Hey guys, it's time to give you another little update on what we've got going on here at the house. A lot of progress is being made. We've still got carpentry going on, but more importantly, we've got paint. So let me take you on a little walking tour around and show you some of the things that have been done and some of the things yet to be done. We're having to rearrange the schedule here because the roofers start next week, and we've only got a couple days. There's a chance of rain in the forecast day after tomorrow, so we're trying to get they are trying to get the upper floors done first with paint, and then hold off on a little bit of the carpentry work until after the roofing guys are done. So let me take you on a tour here. Okay, so here's the front of the house. We're looking at the northwest corner, and let me take you and show you some of the details. Again, one of the things that they're concentrating on is kind of getting the highest parts done. James has gone around and sprayed all of the white. That is done on the first or the second and third floor, it looks like now, most of the way around the house. But if you look right up here, you can see that that's complete. That is the new blue. Not a lot different from the old blue, but a little more distinct. And he's gone ahead and painted that siding, and then up here on this gable, that is painted as well. So that's exciting. See this part here that's kind of pinkish underneath that? That'll be a dark brick red when we're done. And that little detail on the ball on that little ornamental thing will be also dark red. So as we go around, you can see they've got the porch masked off. Thank you guys, that's protecting the flooring from overspray. Still carpentry in process. So right here we have, and I got the straight scoop on this. This right here is called the band board, and that is the ledger board, and that's of course new siding right here. So on the ends we had several of these boards that are running vertically. And some of them, and I'll show you here in a little bit, some of them right here at the bottom of the board, a lot of them were rotted at the bottom of the board. So in several of these cases, he's cut that part out, and he's crossing the grain. The carpenter decided to put the grain this way instead of vertically. And the reason he's doing that is because it was obvious that any moisture that gathered here on the top of the ledger board was wicking up with the grain of the wood and rotting that. So this part, we're doing this in pressure treated lumber here, pressure treated pine. Any of the siding that's being replaced is done with cedar, just as it was when it was built. There's places where it's been cleaned up and primed. There's another corner. Carpenter wasn't in today, be back tomorrow. We've got a corner here that needs worked out. This up here, where that window sill will probably be replaced. And there's another video that I'll have on how we made that molding. That molding is obviously not produced anymore, and local stores, local lumber yards couldn't get that millwork done. I showed a little bit about this on the second update, but we were able to produce all of that, and we've got about 160 feet of that larger cove molding there ready to go, in poplar as it was originally. So that's going to go on. Again, all the white is painted on the upper floors. That's sprayed, and we'll spray. They will spray. I keep saying we, like I'm doing something. They will spray some of the blue, but for the most part, they're going to be brushing in the smaller sections. Again, you can see up here, that gable looks really good. I really am going to love that little bit darker blue color. It's just a little more distinct, into my eye, a little more contrast. So walking on around here, this is one of the windowsills. So this is the north wall of the kitchen, and this siding's been removed here. I showed this with the living room, but this siding has been removed here. And there's an example of where that moisture kind of gathered and wicked up through the grain and rotted the end of that. This is a replacement windowsill, and those siding will go on under that, and we'll get that cleaned up. Again, more of this ledger board, pretty much all the way around the entire house. That was replaced. And as we get back here at the basement stairwell, the band board, there's again an edge of that edge board that's been replaced. The ledger and the band board over here, part of that band board was still okay, and part of it's been replaced. And as we go on around, we'll kind of look up here. So this wall has a lot of lumber repaired. As we look up, this is the east wall of the house. So we're looking at the third floor gable there, and all that's painted around and ready to be, the siding's ready to be painted. All the white is sprayed. All the windows are masked. That's pretty funny looking from the inside, especially we love that kitchen window looking at the sunrise at the east. And right now it kind of feels like we're in a cave. As we go on around here, I'll show you up at the top. There's a place here in the front that, so this is looking at the back porch and again the east side of the house. You can see this where there's plastic on it. Okay, so that siding is going to be replaced, but there's no point in replacing it now because we're going to have roofers in here next week that are going to pull up the siding along this edge right here of the roof. When they redo that back porch roof, they're going to need to put flashing up under that siding. And so if we put new siding down, they're just going to pull it back up. So we're going to hold off on any siding that's right down along the edge of the roof and then get that put on after the roofers are all done. So thank you for spending some time keeping up with us on the restoration project of the Martin Hofer home. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to the Round Barn Art YouTube channel, like the Round Barn Art Facebook page, and set that notification icon so that you can get notices when I get new content published. Thanks so much for watching and have a blessed day.